Chapter 432, Milky Way Leader. The geniuses were still considered calm. The 1008 universe countries, however, were bustling with excitement, especially the countless citizens in the over 1 trillion galaxies within the Gonwu universe country. That was a gathering of over 1 million absolute geniuses from the many universe countries. In the top 20, there were actually 2 from their own. What degree of honor was that? Our Black Dragon Mountain Empire actually has a genius who made it to rank 3? That's the entire universe. He's from our Black Dragon Mountain Empire. My God. Luofeng is too strong. Entire universe, that's 1008 universe countries. The Black Dragon Mountain Empire was completely stunned by this piece of news. Even though the Black Dragon Mountain star field could be considered vast and endless, compared to the 1008 universe countries, that was simply tiny. Even the Gonwu universe country hadn't had a genius make it into the top 20 for a very long time, much less the tiny Black Dragon Mountain starfield. There probably hasn't been one in the past trillion years. Luofeng, Black Dragon Mountain. Luofeng, Black Dragon Mountain. Luofeng, Black Dragon Mountain. All of the Black Dragon Mountain's internal websites broadcasted this news day and night. Any footage regarding Luofeng, the passion and support for him within the Black Dragon Mountain Empire had reached an unbelievable level. Even the Emperor of the Empire said excitedly, "Luofeng is from our Black Dragon Mountain Empire. He is the hero of our empire." This little starfield that wasn't even worth a mention because of Luofeng gained recognition from many citizens from other universe countries. Luofeng is the hero of our Black Dragon Mountain Empire. A news broadcast spread on the Black Dragon Mountain Island sites. The Emperor exclaimed, "He's from our Black Dragon Mountain starfield Milky Way galaxy. I've decided to officially give him his home, the Milky Way galaxy. From today, he is the leader of the Milky Way galaxy." The Emperor decreed. The Black Dragon Mountain Empire's imperial family were all prepared. In truth, the Emperor had already earlier on promised to give the Milky Way galaxy to Luofeng. However, with the public declaration, obviously it was to raise Luofeng's position even more. Luofeng, to be able to gain such a reputation within the empire, the work by the imperial family was nothing to be sneezed at. Bastard. Brolin sat in his study, gritting his teeth hard, breaking the cup in his hands. It's over, there's no more hope. The entire upper echelon have all decided to rope in Luofeng. The imperial family, along with the backing sacred land Black Dragon Mountain, the upper echelon all decided to use all their strengths to try and rope in Luofeng with his home galaxy and relationship. As long as he doesn't die, also with his rank 3 talents, he will definitely have enough power in the future even within the Virtual Universe Company core. Virtual Universe Company, one of the 5 great Leviathans, even standing ahead of the other 4 themselves. Even the 1008 universe countries had to respect the 5 Leviathans. The moment Luofeng grasped solid authority during times of crisis, the Black Dragon Mountain Empire would exhaust their resources to help him. As for that 9th Prince Brolin, he wasn't even considered amongst the upper echelon of governance. How could he sway any of the decisions by the empire? It's over. Check new chapters at novilbin.com. Newland Sean looked at the screen, his eyes unwilling. With his status as a core member of the Virtual Universe Company, the moment they discover me, killing me would be as easy as killing an ant. Seclusion. Seclusion. Newland Sean grit his teeth. Unless I become stronger than him in the future, otherwise I'll have to remain forever silent, not leaking any trace of myself at all. Since it's come to this. Llewellyn Shan's eyes gleamed coldly. Then I will go outside the starfield to the battleground. Otherwise I'd have no chance of ever exceeding him. Llewellyn Shan was a ruthless and absolute person to be able to survive 1,000 life or death battles in the huge axe dojo. That was also a strong decisiveness. The moment he detected danger, he left his nest. And now, he sat in a universe ship and immediately left the planet Earth. OMG, what? Luo Feng is the leader of the Milky Way galaxy? North America continent, Washington base in America, a group of upper echelons were shocked. Leader of the Milky Way? How can that be? Before, the information we gathered from the virtual universe all stated that a universe-level warrior could acquire tens of planets as territory. Only a sector lord could be given a galaxy as territory. According to the information, sector lords are terrifying warriors that could destroy the Earth with a flip of their hands. Even stars, or the white dwarf planet, was nothing in the face of a sector lord. How did Luo Feng get such a gift? The upper echelon of America were extremely shocked. The 5 great countries of Earth, even though they were grateful to Luo Feng, however, they weren't like the Chinese, bound by blood ties. The other countries were actually a little unhappy. Why did the leader of Earth have to be Chinese? Why couldn't he be from America or India? Of course, no one dared to voice themselves, but the news now had completely stunned them. Attention all, please allow me to explain the meaning behind the Universe Genius Competition. A golden-haired lady said, once you've heard it, I believe you'll all understand Luo Feng's current status, and what he represents. Why he can actually receive the treatment of a sector lord. Milky Way leader? Haha, Luo Feng sure is powerful. Old Wang, how many life planets are in our Milky Way galaxy? According to the information from the Virtual Universe Network, the Milky Way galaxy has over 210,000 life planets. Haha, over 210,000 life planets? And they are suddenly all Luo Feng's? Alright, fight for our Earth. He's also fought for the name of our Chinese people. We Chinese, even though we've been regarded as aboriginals, however, from us a genius has appeared and made it to rank 3 amongst the entire universe. The 5 great countries of Earth, all the leaders of the bases received the news, all dumbfounded by the Milky Way galaxy leader news. However, the leaders didn't tell the ordinary citizens. In truth, the majority of the people of Earth still didn't understand much about the universe. The upper echelons of Earth didn't want to allow them to connect with the universe that quickly either. Third Brother's improvement are really shocking. Sitting cross-legged in a cottage, the black-clothed youth Hong opened his eyes. I can't relax either. Teacher sure has weird friends. And Undying is actually willing to live on a planet without any technology. His gaze swept through the cottage, looking at the outside world and hundreds of km of sky. In that sky were several wild men dressed in animal fur flying about. This planet was the living quarters of an Undying. The entire planet was conditioned in a very primal state. The humans of the planet all forced out their potential energies and gradually created sections. And this was the living quarters of an Undying. These sects didn't even seem to know there was an Undying of the universe living here. Hong, let's go. The time sector Lord Luo suddenly appeared in front of the cottage. Hong immediately stood up and flew, sitting in a universe ship and leaving the planet. The aboriginal sects of the planet didn't even know that 2 strong warriors of the universe had just passed through. Not bad, I allow you to rest. Lord Wu shouted. Not enough, still not enough. 30 has already made it to rank 3, my improvement is still not enough. On Mars of the solar system, Thunder God was training according to Lord Wu's plans, improving himself. Luo Feng didn't seem to know that his being ranked 3 TD in the entire universe had such an influence. He was with Rong Jun and the other 3, listening to the lecture from the scale-armored giant. Tomorrow the duels to get the remaining slots depend on your performance. Understood. You 3 can leave first, Luo Feng and Rong Jun stay. The scale-armored giant said. Immediately the 3 other youths left the huge room respectfully, leaving behind only Luo Feng and Rong Jun. The scale-armored giant's gaze landed on the 2 of them. Rank 13, Rank 3. The giant's voice was thick and powerful. That powerful pressure caused both Luo Feng and Rong Jun to barely be able to maintain standing. Are you both feeling proud within, thinking you are very strong? No. Savage Rong Jun said. The training space doesn't prove anything. Luo Feng said too. Humph. The scale-armored giant roared slightly. It's good you 2 still managed to keep calm and collected, not letting this small honor and glory get to your heads. Right. Luo Feng, what you said was right. The training space doesn't prove anything. Let me tell you, the top 10 of the training space consist of 2 fighters and 8 spirit reader controllers. Luo Feng's expression slightly changed. There were actually 8 controllers in the top 10. Understand? This training space has a big advantage to spirit reader controllers. Next to fighters. To Hynoptists, it's the worst. The giant said. That Howling God clan genius Jiao Lai Shi, many of us Undyings have regarded him as being of the top 10. However, his rank is only 189. In the training space, to be able to make it to the top 20, naturally they are all strong. However, some of them in the 30 to 50 ranks are not necessarily weak. Especially spirit reader hypnotists, they are all ranked above the 100s. In battle, however, it's a completely different story. The giant emphasized. Hence you 2 must never get careless, otherwise you'll be stepped on by others. Luo Feng and Rong Jun listened obediently. Of course, the training space does reflect some level of strength. From the many Undyings here, watching the broadcast and concluding, Luo Feng, amongst our conclusions, you rank among the top 10. The scale-armored giant turned to look at savage Rong Jun. Rong Jun, you are within the top 20. Luo Feng and Rong Jun both remained silent. The giant looked at the 2 and paused for a while before saying, of course, in true battle, it depends on how you perform altogether, and also how you strategize and deal with your opponent. Anyone from the top 20 can make it into the top 10, the top 10 can still lose to anyone from behind. After all, everyone's strengths are pretty close. Alright. You 2 go rest, you've both acquired your slots, there's nothing for you tomorrow. Get ready for the final slaughter. Even though there are 1,000 able to enter the core, the treatment within has big differences. The core itself has its lower and higher levels, just like that death god Bolin. He'll definitely be able to enter the primal secret area. As for you 2, work hard and do your best. The scale-armored giant said.